I never told you that Daphne was gonna be in DC.
Oh. I think you did. You told me.
No, I didn't.
I'm sure you did.
Caught Up is an independent 4-episode web series written and directed by J.T.Louis and produced by A Necessary Film. With lots of hard work and no budget for the entire project, stay with us and get a closer look with interviews of a few members from the cast and crew to discuss the process of making and being part of this web series.
My role in the series is Latrell, and I guess I'm a two-timer, right? Yes.
So that's your personality, and Diona, what's your personality?
I am the conniving best friend. I feel so bad saying that. No, I am Latrell's friend, and I am messing around with him. He's married to my best friend.
Okay, Tan is my character. She's the wife of Latrell. She's very focused. I mean, I see her as kind of like, in the beginning, as the one that like has it together. She's doing everything right. She has her job, she has her husband, things are great. And versus other characters, felt like she was the mild one, kind of like in The Best Man. You know how Mia is kind of like the heart of everything. Like, nothing's wrong with Mia, it's just that, well, no, she did sleep with that one character.
My name is Candace. My role in the web series is Nicole. She's a professional. She's very, how can I put
I'm not
this?
trying to ask
Oh, okay. I'll just be Nicole. After you.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I'm Malcolm, playing the role of Malcolm. That was the question, what's my name, right? And that's my name. I just feel like my character had these moments. You a sucker, you know? You got sucker moments, you know what I mean? It happens to the sucker individuals. And this character has sucker moments, but he also has good redemption moments, like really good redemption moments. I would like the people to take away a lot of genuine moments. I think the writer was able to pull a lot from his own personal experiences.
My name is Dhierry Clermont. I'm one half of A Necessary Film. The other half is J.T.Louis, aka Tyrone. On my role, I do audio, I do camera work, I help with the writing process. I pretty much do everything and anything that needs to be done for the company. I remember when J.T.Louis brought the script to me, it was super duper rough. He came to my house and it was just interesting that he had so many characters in them and he was diving into each of the character stories. So the first script, I can tell like this is gonna grow. We're gonna find out about all of these characters and they're all connected in some way. So it was very interesting for me to read and to help, you know, cultivate that and to see the process grow throughout the 4 episodes. So.
What do you think about the script?
Well, I know Tyrone, so, or...
No, you can say Tyrone.
Okay. Well, I know you.
Yeah.
So, reading it, I kind of read it in your voice, you know? I thought about like how you would think about things since I know you. So it wasn't so surprising, but I was definitely glad that he kind of flipped things around, like, you know, so you could see all different perspectives. So the characters have, you know, different dimensions to them. So you don't necessarily, sometimes you can empathize with them, and then sometimes you're really mad at them. It's like they are well-rounded characters. So good job.
Thank you. I mean, that's how we are. That's how we live. You know, we all have our secrets. We all have, you know, our insecurities, you know? So I just want to show, like, everyone's not perfect, you know? Especially this age that, like, our age group we in, you know, we always got to feel like we got to be something or we got to have something, but necessarily we don't. I wrote it was particularly, like, a couple I was really focusing on. So it started as a short, so I was really focusing on Malcolm, Nicole character, and basically what I was going through.
Well, we established it at the beginning. I just invited you because you and Latrell have become friends over time. But, I mean, you know that
we said we don't want a relationship.
All right, you keep telling me, you keep throwing the whole relationship thing in my face. Why? Is that like a defense mechanism to remind yourself what this is in case you forget? Or are you, what you like really telling me is that this really isn't gonna happen?
Well, the cast changed a lot throughout the making of the series, so it was cool meeting new people and getting to work with everyone. I think there were like at the end, maybe like the main three of us who had started the process. So it was just cool, like kind of seeing how we changed and developed over the process of the series, in addition to seeing the new characters come in and kind of add their flair to it.
We've been involved. We've been involved
Since
with
the
this
beginning.
project. And ask when the beginning is.
No, the
The
beginning.
beginning was in 2012.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, when we first started, okay. When Tyrone and I first started speaking about the film, it was in 2012. That's when he said he wanted to do this. He was trying to be an entrepreneur. He wanted to start his film company. He wanted to do this. And when we actually started filming, it was the summer of 2013. I remember because it was before I started grad school, and I graduated, and we still don't have it out. What's up?
Damn.
It's coming this week.
Damn. As people see this?
Almost here.
Yeah, the cast was really cool. When I first started the project, I didn't get a chance to see everybody. It was just the director / producer, writer, everything I was playing opposite with, and the film crew. And so that was cool. It was like a bunch of cool guys. We're all friends. And so the first real time I got to meet everybody was when we did like a day-long shoot we were having like a party, and I mean, they split it. So when you watch the show, you'll see it split between, I think, multiple takes, but everybody was together in the same room, and it was like a party. It was so fun. I got along with everyone. They were so nice and open, and it was pretty easy to work with them. So it was great.
Yeah, this shit been like a 2-year process. So we had like 4 different Farrahs, like 6 different tans.
We've been shooting this for 2 years, and this 2-year process has not been the same people cast-wise at all. I think the OGs, I like to call them, the originals are Candace, who plays Nicole, Malcolm, who plays Malcolm, Jamal, who plays Tyler, Diona, who plays Daphne, so that's 4, I think, and then we have J.T.Louis, who plays Latrell. Those are the original. Then for Kobe, we had like 2 people. For Farrah, we had like 7. Actually, and for Tan, we had like three women that were playing that role. And the first one was really quick, but the second one, she was doing it for a while, and then for whatever reason, she couldn't commit to the project. So, I mean, we went through a lot of people. And the thing is, we've shot things like big scenes, multiple scenes with, Tan being this person, and then Tan can't do it. So all of those scenes, we have to reshoot. It's not like a soap opera where we can just change the character. Like, oh, she's black now, she's white now. No, we have to do everything over again. I think the key word of this project has been reshoot.
All right, and how did you prepare for this role? I mean, I know it's kind of awkward. Like, how did you prepare? Did you have to maybe try to put yourself in their shoes or to be that kind of?
And 2-time it. I mean, I ain't have to dig deep. I mean, but it's not like. I mean, Latrell's a guy. Every guy has his needs and wants. So, is that a good answer?
It's your answer.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy.
I don't know. For me, it was a reach. I've never done anything. Have I done anything that bad?
You have.
No, I don't think I've done anything that bad. But just, getting to the mind frame of the character and I guess what she was, going through in her life and trying to think of what would motivate somebody to do that to their friend.
I mean, with me, I guess I wrote it. So, like, I had an idea how this character and how he was going through, what he was going through. So
you're a little bit more comfortable.
yeah, I was a little bit more comfortable with the scripts. I knew, you know, how Latrell moves. And
It was always like, I was cool, and you were the one like.
yeah, because I never act. So this is my first time like acting. So, and everyone was like really good. So everyone like act before it. So it was my first time acting. And plus I wrote the shit. So it's like I gotta know the lines and everything. I gotta know.
Competition with these.
It wasn't competition. It was more like I could hold my own with everybody else, you know. So I try to keep it more natural, and then trying to like, you know, I guess.
And I always start with the text. I see what I'm working with and try not to make any judgments about the character. And then I just did some background work. I gave her a full life. Like, this show has so much history in their college experience, but they don't show them in college necessarily all the time. So I got to fill in those gaps of what happened then to kind of influence my relationships with everybody, my relationships with Latrell and with Daphne, excuse me, and just with all the characters. And it definitely gave it a fleshy, you know, some depth to it, but also being in the moment, because the director was really open to people adding their own input. Like, the words weren't like exactly what he wrote, because, you know, he was really open to have people making it fit for them. So also being in the moment, not having anything set, was really important for this project. I would come in knowing what I know, but be willing to throw it all away and start fresh with who I'm in the room with and what I'm doing. And a lot of things came from that too, which was really interesting.